Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Amirul Syakirin bin Mat Ali 50565 from PKET. My final year project title is Receiver Enrichment in Free Space Optic (FSO) using subtraction detection technique under precipitation effect. And my supervisor is Dr. Abdul Rahman bin Kram. So, what is free space optic? Free space optic is a communication wireless communication, either for telecommunication or computer networking. This is the idea of how it works. The network traffic converted into pulse of invisible light representing 1 and 0. The transmitter will transmit the signal to the receiver through free space, and at the receiver, the signal will convert it back to its original form. So this is the problem of the FSO system. The first one is environmental factor, which is caused by the surrounding condition or by the mother nature itself. It is something that cannot be stopped but can be reduced. The problem is such as rain, low cloud, fogs, scintillation, and etc. The second problem is the threshold problem. This problem is when the data delivered but the signal is below 0.5. So even though the signal is 1, it will count as 0 because it's below than 0.5. So this is the objective. The first one is to study the effect of rainfall rate at Kuching, Sarawak in free space optic. Why we choose rainfall? This is because Malaysia is a tropical country which has rain and hot condition throughout the year. Then to simulate the subtraction detection technique under rainfall precipitation effect. And lastly, to analyze the performance of new detection technique under heavy rainfall condition. So this is my scope of work. It's an outdoor type of free space optic. The challenge is atmospheric attenuation, which is rain. And the technique to overcome the problem is by combining the modulation and diversity technique and creating subtraction detection method. So this is my flowchart. It starts by study the rainfall distribution in Kuching, Sarawak region, then design the subtraction detection technique and do some optimization. So if the bit error rate is below than -9, exponential -9, we can proceed to the next step. If not, we need to redesign the subtraction detection technique. Why -9? This is because it is the standard unit, the standard value for International Telecommunication Union. So after analyze the performance of the new detection technique, the final step is documentation of research. So this is the specification of the simulation. This parameter is based on the commercial free space optic system out there. So this is the data that rainfall rate data from 2017 to 2019 that I get from the Sarawak Meteorology. So as you can see, the rainfall rate, as the rainfall rate increases, the attenuation also increase. This is because the rainfall cause the light that been transmitted to scattered, the power been absorbed, and hence increase the attenuation. So the first technique is on-off keying. This technique is widely used in commercial of FSO system. Why it called on-off keying? Because when it on, the value is 1, and when it off, the value is 0. The threshold is usually 0.5, and it is weak against rain, turbulence, and fog. So if you can see at the graph below, when the transmit signal is 1010, but at the receive signal it become 100100. It's supposed to be 1, but it becomes 0 because there is attenuation and make the signal is below 0.5 threshold. Hence the receiver count it as 0. So this is the design of OOK. The component that been used is such as pseudo random bit sequence generator, non-return zero pulse generator, continuous laser, FSO channel, and etc. So this is the lowest and highest attenuation for OOK. For the all 3 years, the lowest rainfall rate attenuation is 12.25 dB, while the highest that OOK can support is 18.25 dB. If you can see that the eye diagram on the lower side is more clean, thin, and the eye is bigger compared to the higher side, where the line is starting to go haywire. The minimum bit error rate for the lower side is 6.55 exponential negative 44, while at the higher side is 6.12 exponential negative 9. So other than eye diagram, something that we can also compare is the power received. The lower the power received, the worse the signal. So if you can see at the lower side of rainfall rate, the power received is negative 80.744, while at the higher side, the power received is negative 88.443 dBm. So this is the proposed design, which is subtraction detection method. This is the new modulation technique to improve the FSO system. Theoretically, the threshold value is 0. How it works? This is if the transmitter send signal 1, the inverter will become 0. So 1 minus 0, it become 1. And if the transmitter send signal is 0, the inverter become 1. 0 minus 1, it become negative 1. So it produces bipolar graph, which is 1, 0 to negative 1. Hence, the threshold value becomes 0. This is the design of subtraction detection method. The design almost same with OOK. The difference is only that it have 2 FSO channel. So this is the result of lowest and highest attenuation for subtraction detection technique. The lowest rainfall rate attenuation is also same like OOK, 12.25 dB, while the highest that subtraction detection technique can support is 20.75 dB. As you can see, at the lower side, the eye diagram is more thinner than the OOK lower side. The bit error rate for lower side is 1.44 exponential negative 94, which is way lower than the OOK, and at the higher side is 2.36 exponential negative 9. So the power received at the lower side is negative 78.016, and at the higher side is negative 88.911. So this is all the data, the rainfall attenuation rate for 2017 that been tabulated against the bit error rate. As you can see, as the attenuation getting higher, the bit error rate is trying to reach, will reach 1, which is the signal is completely wrong. So if the blue one is represent the OOK signal, and the orange one represent dual diffuser, the subtraction detection. As you can see that subtraction detection technique is 13.76% higher, can support higher attenuation compared to the OOK. This is for 2018. It can subtraction detection method can support 15.38% higher than OOK, and in 2019 it can support 12.29% higher than the OOK. So like I mentioned before, other than the eye diagram and bit error rate, we can also compare the power received. So as you can see, as the attenuation also increase, the power received decreases. The blue still representing OOK, and the orange still representing dual subtraction detection method. So the negative 100 dBm also mean that there is no power received, which is 0 watt. Even though the power decreases, but the subtraction detection method still support higher power compared to the OOK. This is the graph for 2017, and this is for 2018, and this is for 2019. So as conclusion, the subtraction detection method can support higher attenuation, has lower threshold value, and can support higher and can receive higher power at the transmitter. So that's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.